Welcome to HouseLux Estate, your one-stop channel for all things related to financial management, real estate, and lifestyle planning. Here at HouseLux Estate, we're passionate about helping you navigate the intricate world of personal finance, property investment, and smart lifestyle choices. We understand that managing your finances can be a daunting task, but fear not. We're here to provide you with practical tips and tricks, whether you're a seasoned investor looking to diversify your portfolio or a budget planner trying to stretch your dollar a bit further. We also share insightful advice on real estate, from spotting a diamond in the rough to maximizing your property's potential. And let's not forget lifestyle planning. We believe that creating a balanced, fulfilling life is as important as financial success. So stay tuned as we delve into some of the best strategies to avoid lifestyle inflation on a limited budget. Before we dive into the strategies, it's crucial to understand what lifestyle inflation means. So let's break it down. Lifestyle inflation, sometimes referred to as lifestyle creep, is an economic concept that essentially describes the human tendency to increase our spending as our incomes grow. It might seem logical, right? You earn more, so you spend more. But here lies the catch. As your expenses rise in tandem with your income, you might not see any significant improvement in your financial health. Imagine this scenario. You've just landed a promotion with a hefty pay raise. Congratulations! With this newfound wealth, you decide to move into a larger apartment, buy a new car, dine at fancier restaurants, and maybe even take that extravagant vacation you've always dreamed of. All of these changes seem justified because, after all, you're earning more money now. But let's take a step back. Despite your increased income, are you actually saving more? Or are you simply adjusting your lifestyle to match your new income bracket? This is the essence of lifestyle inflation, increasing your expenditures as your income grows, often to the point where saving and financial growth become stagnant. This phenomenon can be especially detrimental in the long run. If you're always playing catch-up with your lifestyle, you may find it challenging to save for retirement, make investments, or even cover unexpected costs when they arise. Moreover, lifestyle inflation can create a false sense of financial security. Just because you're earning more doesn't mean you're financially healthy. If you're not careful, you might find yourself living paycheck to paycheck despite a high income. The takeaway here is that lifestyle inflation can quietly erode your financial health, leaving you in a cycle of earning more and spending more without substantial savings or investments to show for it. Now that we understand what lifestyle inflation is, let's talk about how to avoid it. Stay tuned because in our next segment, we're going to dive deep into the best strategies to keep lifestyle inflation at bay, even on a limited budget. The first strategy to avoid lifestyle inflation is to stick to a budget. Let's delve into this a bit more. A budget is a tool that helps you take control of your financial life. It's like a roadmap, guiding you towards your financial goals while helping you avoid unnecessary detours. By setting a budget, you're making a conscious decision about how you want to spend your hard-earned money. It allows you to track your income and expenses, providing a clear picture of where your money is going. This way, you can identify areas where you might be overspending and make necessary adjustments. Remember, a budget is not meant to limit your freedom. Quite the contrary, it's a tool to ensure you're using your resources wisely and not falling into the lifestyle inflation trap. Think of it as your personal finance GPS, helping you navigate towards a financially secure future. A budget is not a restriction, but a plan that allows you freedom within boundaries. The second strategy is to prioritize saving. Now, this might sound like a no-brainer, but it's surprising how often this simple yet potent strategy is overlooked. Saving is not just about accumulating a pile of money. It's about securing your financial future and creating a buffer against lifestyle inflation. Think of it this way. Every dollar you save is a dollar you're not spending on unnecessary luxuries. It's a dollar that's working towards your financial freedom rather than feeding into lifestyle inflation. This isn't to say you can't enjoy the fruits of your labor, but it's about striking a balance. Make it a habit to set aside a portion of your income. Whether it's 10%, 20%, or more, consistency is key. These savings can serve as your safety net, your war chest against unexpected expenses or financial downturns. So build that nest egg, nurture it, and watch it grow. Remember, every little bit saved is a step towards financial security. The third strategy to avoid lifestyle inflation is to invest wisely. Investing is about more than just making money. It's about securing your financial future and creating a safety net against lifestyle inflation. Let's break it down. When you invest, you're putting your money to work for you. Instead of letting your hard-earned cash sit idle in a bank account, you're allowing it to grow and multiply. This growth creates a buffer that can help you withstand the pressures of lifestyle inflation. Think of investing as planting a seed. The money you invest is the seed, and with time and right conditions, that's your smart investment choices. It grows into a sturdy tree, providing shade and fruits. That's your returns. So, how do you invest wisely? It starts with understanding your financial goals, researching your options, and making informed decisions. Investing is not just for the rich, it's for anyone who wants to secure their financial future. The fourth strategy is to avoid unnecessary debt. This might sound obvious, but it's worth emphasizing as it's a common pitfall that can lead to financial strain and contribute to lifestyle inflation. You see, debt is like a double-edged sword. It can be a useful tool when used wisely, allowing you to make important purchases or investments that you wouldn't otherwise be able to afford. But when used recklessly, it can quickly become a burden, dragging you down into a cycle of repayment and interest that can be hard to escape from. Let's think about credit cards, for instance. They can be a great way to build credit and earn rewards. But if you're not careful, they can also lead to a mountain of debt that can quickly spiral out of control. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that you can buy now and pay later, but the reality is that the interest on these purchases can add up quickly, leading to a much higher cost in the long run. The same goes for loans, whether they're for cars, homes, or education. It's essential to consider not just the upfront cost, but also the long-term implications of these financial commitments. Are they within your means? Will they contribute to your overall financial well-being, or will they just add to your financial stress? The key is to be mindful of your spending and borrowing habits. Do you really need that high-end car, or could you get by with a more affordable model? Do you need to go to that expensive university, or could you get a similar education at a less costly institution? Remember, every dollar you borrow is a dollar you'll have to pay back, usually with interest. So before you take on any debt, ask yourself if it's really necessary. Could you save up for that purchase instead, or find a less expensive alternative? In the end, debt can be a useful tool when used wisely, but it's important to avoid unnecessary debt that can lead to financial trouble. Let's recap what we've learned today. We've journeyed together through the concept of lifestyle inflation, understanding it as the increase in spending when an individual's income goes up. It's a trap that's easy to fall into, but as we've seen, there are effective strategies to avoid it, even on a limited budget. Our first strategy was sticking to a budget. We've noted how crucial it is to have a clear financial plan and to adhere to it. The budget serves as a roadmap, guiding us to make informed decisions about where our money goes. It's not about limiting ourselves, but rather about making conscious choices. Then we moved on to prioritizing saving. It's all about the mindset of paying ourselves first. By setting aside a portion of our income before we start spending, we ensure that we're building a safety net and working towards our financial goals. Investing wisely was our third strategy. It's not just about saving money, but also making it work for us. We've discussed how investing in assets that appreciate over time can help us build wealth and provide a buffer against lifestyle inflation. Our fourth and final strategy was avoiding unnecessary debt. We've stressed the importance of living within our means and not taking on debt to fund a lifestyle we can't afford. Debt can be a tool, but it's one that should be used wisely and sparingly. In conclusion, avoiding lifestyle inflation is key to maintaining financial health. It's about making wise decisions, planning for the future, and understanding that more income doesn't necessarily mean more spending. It's about creating a lifestyle that not only fits our budget, but also aligns with our long-term goals and values. Thank you for joining us at HouseLux Estate. We hope you found our discussion insightful and empowering. Remember, financial planning isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical financial advice, real estate tips, and lifestyle planning strategies.